Big changes are coming for U.S. immigrant visa applicants. Starting the 1st of November 2025, you will no longer have the freedom to choose your visa interview location in any country you prefer. Instead, you'll be required to attend your interview in your country of residence or your country of nationality. This new policy will affect thousands of families, diversity visa, lottery winners, and employment-based immigrants around the world. Stay with me until the very end of this video, because I'll not only explain the new rule, but I'll also share who it affects, the limited exceptions, what you need to do right now, and the hidden challenges that many applicants may face if they don't prepare early. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Before this policy, applicants could sometimes pick a third country for their interview. For example, if you were living in Nigeria, but the consulate in Lagos had long wait times, you might have chosen London or Johannesburg for your interview. But now, that flexibility is gone. The Department of State has made it clear. Your default interview location will be the U.S. consulate in your country of residence. If you request, you can interview in your country of nationality instead. No more third country choices except in rare emergencies or if visa services are not available in your home country. Imagine you're a Kenyan living in Dubai. Before, you could request your interview in Abu Dhabi or even another country. Starting the 1st of November 2025, your interview must either be in the UAE, since you reside there, or in Kenya if you request it. This new rule will affect almost all immigrant visa applicants going through consular processing, including family-based immigrants such as spouses, children, parents, and siblings of USSs, citizens, or permanent residents. It will also affect employment-based immigrants such as skilled workers, professionals, and investors. Diversity visa lottery winners will also be affected, and so will special immigrant categories such as religious workers or humanitarian cases. If you are adjusting status inside the US by filing Form I-485, this rule does not apply to you. It only affects people outside the US who need to attend an interview at a US embassy or consulate. You might be wondering, why would the US suddenly remove flexibility? Here's why. First, consistency and fairness. The Department of State wants applicants to interview where they live or where they're citizens to prevent confusion. Second, better fraud detection. Consulates in your country know local documents, birth certificates, marriage records, and can spot fakes better than another country's embassy. Third, reduced backlog and chaos. In the past, popular posts like London or Montreal were overloaded with third country applicants, which caused massive delays. Now, each consulate will mainly handle its own residents and nationals. And finally, security and logistics. It reduces the burden of verifying applicants who don't live in the country where they're applying. So what about emergencies? Here's the fine print. Humanitarian or medical emergencies may qualify. For example, if an applicant has urgent surgery in another country, an exception could be requested. Another exception is when visa services are suspended. If your country of residence doesn't process visas at all, such as in war zones or places with political instability, the State Department will direct you to an alternate designated consulate. There are also foreign policy reasons. Rarely, if the US has security concerns or special bilateral agreements, an exception might apply. But be clear, these exceptions are very limited. Most applicants will not qualify, so plan ahead. If you're applying for an immigrant visa in the next year, here's what you need to do to avoid delays. Confirm your residence details with the National Visa Center. Make sure your DS-260 application lists your correct residence address. Check your scheduled post. If you already have an appointment, it's unlikely to change. But if you need a transfer, don't contact the embassy directly. Use the National Visa Center's public inquiry form. Plan travel early. If you will be interviewed in your country of nationality instead of residence, start budgeting for travel costs. Gather local documents. Since your interview will likely be in your country of residence, make sure all your documents are up to date and issued locally. And finally, stay updated. Embassy websites often publish local instructions. Check regularly in case services are suspended or redirected. This change may sound simple, but it creates new challenges. Some applicants live in countries with no functioning U.S. consulates, or in places with long delays. Others might feel unsafe returning to their nationality country. For example, many diversity visa winners often travel to neighboring countries for interviews because their home countries didn't offer services. Now, they'll be restricted, which could mean higher costs, safety risks, and even missed opportunities. To wrap it up, starting the 1st of November 2025, no more third country immigrant visa interviews. Stick to your country of residence or nationality, with very few exceptions. If you're applying soon, double-check your information, prepare early, and don't wait until the last minute. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because I'll be posting more updates on US immigration policies to keep you informed. And if you have questions, drop them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer.